What's going on, you guys? It's Andrew here. Sorry, gotta keep it down. My dad's asleep in the other room. Uh, so I just want to record and give you guys a quick update, like a long update actually, cause as y'all don't know that last night I've uploaded the last track to the price. I know I've been gone for a while. I've been busy with a lot of shit. And also I've been trying to get this album going because I want to get to album 9 quick. So, the fuck? Sorry, that's Pepper. Oh yeah, and guys, let's just because Pepper is okay. I know y'all probably like y'all probably already know that video. Pepper might have parvo again. Well, it wasn't. It's not parvo. It's like her eating shit off the floor and stuff like that. So I just want to give y'all a quick update on album 9 because album 9 is not going to be just like an album. It's going to be an album towards uh, my school, Tascosa. And so just to let y'all know the details, I don't really want Dad to hear me. But I don't know how to fucking pause this, so doesn't look that bad out there. Shit. Sorry guys, I just don't want to wake Dad up with this bullshit. Alright. Anyway, fuck it. Sorry guys. I'm Pepper. You're staying over here. Come on, Pepper, not right now. Yeah, y'all, it's pretty shitty out here. Fuck. God, that's cold. Sorry, y'all, it's really wet out here. Yeah. Straight. So, just wanted to talk to you guys about the album update. So, yeah, the album is towards Tascosa, my school. The fuck? Pepper, no. They're not coming out. So, yeah. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. So, there's been shit going on. It first started out between me and the teachers, but then it turned to 3 kids. Um, I So I think it started off like my second week in the school. It started off with like a teacher named Miss Katie, which we're cool right now, but before, she's like I did not like her at all. Uh, Number one is because I'm in a special needs like class, so like there's this kid named Jeremiah who doesn't talk, doesn't know how to communicate. Well, not really. He does a little bit, but not all the way. And no, he's just a disabled kid. Like he has like this kind of like lamp. He types what he says, shit like to let teachers know what he needs and what he wants. And so like all he does is make noises like this, and I'm not making fun of it. I'm just trying to let y'all know like what. And like Miss Katie gets annoyed about that, which should annoy her. That's how the kid is. You don't need to fucking criticize the boy. Leave the motherfucking kid alone. So yeah, and what really irritates me is that she's an asshole about it. He literally tells this fucking sorry, it's really loud out here. He literally tells this fucking kid to shut up, which is which is really fucked up. You don't need to like say shut up to the kid. Tell him to keep it the fuck down. But yeah, she yells at him, and not even like the second, third, or fourth time. Like she yells at him once. She yelled at him once. One time, where as soon as he gets like a little bit loud, she flips the fuck out. She doesn't even like give it time to like calm to make the kid calm the fuck down. So yeah, that's it. That's one of the reasons why I didn't like Miss Katie. I do now because she changed, which I'm really glad about. But yeah, then it went to this fucking kid Jandel, and I swear to God, I hate this motherfucker. Like, oh my God. And like he's not even like that special needs. Like he doesn't have a disability. He's a smart kid. He's just really fucking annoying. He knows, but he's special needs, but he knows right from wrong. He knows what to do, how to do it, what fucking way to do it. He knows all that shit. But like, it first started off with like there's this like little girl named Grace, and actually, like before I get into that, let me just finish Miss Katie real quick. All right, so yeah, and like there was a time like like where like I walk around because I either I break my pencil, I need to get a new one, and all their fucking pencils are fucking shit. Like they either have like no lead, less lead, no erasers, or erasers missing. So it's really hard to get like a good pencil so I can finish my fucking shit with. And like Miss Sim, and there's like, oh yeah, she has like another teacher in there which named Miss Sims, which I didn't like her either, but she's pretty cool now. But like, she became like she used to be like kind of like sassy, you know, like I don't like she like just like make, which is like I kind of realized that like it's nothing to like be like too like pissed off about. I was a little bit overreacting like before, but like she makes the situation, tries to make the situation to a bigger deal than it needs to be. Like like one time I was fucking tired as fuck, and I couldn't get my work like I was getting my work done, but like it wasn't like in a normal amount of time where it should be. And like Miss Sims like
Like, and Miss Katie even like told me, like she said, I know you're not trying to be rude, but like you need, because I was talking quietly because I was fucking tired. I even had a coffee, even had a fucking coffee to like keep me the fuck up, to keep me the fuck up, so I wouldn't fall asleep in class. And like I was talking quietly because I was tired, and then like Miss Sims, like Miss Katie was like, I know you're not trying to be rude, but you need to like make the teachers hear you. And like Miss Sims, and then Miss Sims went off like, oh well, you know he is trying to be rude, and like all you're trying to do is like and like make yourself look like a victim, to look like a victim, to manipulate Miss Katie to like stand up for you. But I can get you out of this classroom faster than she can. Just making the situation like more of a big deal than it needs to be. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking down. Like my phone is like right here, and I'm up here. But yeah. And like one and like in lunch, me and Max were messing around, and like I spilled a little bit of milk, and I didn't realize it. Miss Kane like rushed over to our table, yelled at us, like saying, "Y'all need to keep it the." Well, no, she didn't say it like that. My bad. She didn't say it like that. She just said, "Y'all need to keep it down." Like, 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 which is like normal for a teacher. I'm not that's not what I got frustrated about. I didn't even get frustrated. I felt like, you know what, she's right. We do need to keep it down a little bit because we were a little bit loud. But then she saw this mess that I didn't realize, and then like she said, "Is this your mess?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, my milk must spilled." And it said, and then she got a big fucking tone. Like say, "Well then get up. Well then grab a towel and clean up. Don't just leave it there." I didn't feel like she needed to yell. Just like tell me to like get the fucking like paper towels and just like clean the mess up and make sure it doesn't happen again. And then I was about to, but then Max rushed over and cleaned the former, and I said, "No, Max, I got it. You don't need to do anything." And she said, "Well, because you're slow and lazy," which really fucking pissed me off. And then another thing, like what she was telling me, girl, she got in my fucking face. She got in my face, which is really bullshit. She did not. She got in my fucking face, telling me to get up and go get the paper towels to clean my shit up. You want to get in my face? Like, come on now. Yeah, like you're still a fucking teacher in this school. Like, I got and like Max clean for me, and then she just said I'm slow and lazy, which she did. Come on, no, that's bullshit. And like, and like, she also has like a weird sense of humor of like nice and rude. She has like this weird thing about being nice and being rude. Like I lost my leather jacket. Y'all probably saw me with that. Oh yeah, it was the thumbnail on the prize cover, album cover. You know, I had that leather jacket on. I lost it in school, and we were looking around. Miss Sims was helping me find it, and I asked her, "Is there a lost of found, lost of found here? How long have you been here?" And like, I said, "How long you been here?" Not to be an asshole, but to like, it was just a question that like, I that like I don't know about. And also, like, I've been looking for my jacket. Like, it's a frustrating fucking situation. Like, it's fucking frustrating walking around the fucking school looking for fucking jacket. We need to get to in the class and like do what you need to do and like not look for this jacket. It's my fault, but like, it's still frustrating where you have to walk around school looking for your jacket when you got shit to do. And like, so yeah, I asked her how long she'd been here. I got into her fucking feelings, and as soon as we went back, she went on to tell Miss K that I was taking it out on her. And then Miss K flipped out, saying that I'm disrespectful towards women, which I'm fucking not. And like just making a big deal. So like that's the Miss K situation. Like she's she used to be right. Like I said, we're cool now. We're not. I don't dislike her anymore. I actually think she's pretty cool. I actually feel like she's pretty cool out actually. But yeah, that was the whole thing with Miss Katie. she used to be dramatic, like a little bit overly dramatic, like trying to make things a big deal when they were more than it should be. So is Miss Sims, but I'm cool with them now. But let's get on. Hold on. Right now, I'm gonna go. Hold on. I gotta go get my coke real quick. Hold on. It's really muddy out here, bro. I think this was a little bit of a bad idea, but I didn't want to wake Dad up with this bullshit. So, oh, it's already open. I forgot. All right, let's get on to the Jandel situation. So, this is kid named Jandel, which he's one of the people. Oh yeah, spoiler. If you don't want to hear what I'm dissing, who I'm dissing, or like what I'm gonna do, just skip like I guess like 2 seconds to the video. But like he's gonna be one of the people I'm dissing, just to say. So is this kid named Christian, and Jacob's one of them. And Jacob's one of them. I'm thinking maybe Miss Becky, and that's Miss Becky's one of my other teachers. Uh, I gotta think about it real quick, cause like she's like she's like an asshole and like a little bit understanding at the same time. But like, let's get on to Jendel, which I hate that motherfucker for real. I do not like this kid named Jendel at all. But yeah, it started off with like I think my camera's starting to fog up real quick. Can like it's blocked. It's blocked, so it should be cool. But it started off with like him like acting like he's the boss. He acts like he's the boss. He's the teacher. We all need to listen to his ass and like fuck everybody else. Basically, he's kind of like that kid. And like he's also kind of a kid that like he's a big ass snitch. He snitches over stupid shit too. He's a snitch, an asshole, manipulator, a horrible, like oh my god, one of the biggest liars I've ever knew. So yeah. So it first started off with like him, like there's this little girl named Grace, a disabled kid named Grace, which I like Grace. She's awesome. She's a very sweet little girl. And like there's like we were walking to art, and we were walking this hall, and she went down like hall like 2000, I think. It's next to the library, right next to the library. She went down that hall because I think she found someone to like give a hug. And Jandel literally grabbed her fucking arm and pulled her back, and I said no. And said no. I didn't say anything to him because like I'm trying to like I don't want to get in the situation, but that was bullshit. That I wanted to yell at him about that, but I didn't. And like when she has like shit for art, and she had this like shit for art that she didn't need, I guess she like didn't hear like our art teacher very clearly, so she got different fucking materials that you don't need for the project. And this kid like walked over and said you don't like these aren't the stuff you're supposed to have, and like took them away from her and put them back. Like didn't even let the fucking teacher deal with it. Like let the teacher deal with the shit. Don't get in the situation. That's how you get in trouble, and that's how you make enemies. So yeah. So he's all up in Gracie's ass, like making her like telling her what to do. And some of the shit they tells her are like not even what she's supposed to do. So like sometimes she doesn't even think about the situation, just tells Grace to do shit that she's not supposed to do. And so he's also a bad liar. He does the same thing with Max, and like Max flipped out on him. And Max is one of my best friends. I love Max. He's a really nice kid, and like one of the nicest kids in the class actually. And so Max was doing something that he didn't know, that wasn't what like he tells Max what to do too. He tells Max like saying you don't need to do this. Get over here, listen to the teacher like he's the boss. Fuck everyone else. And Max flipped out on him a couple times. Like he literally screamed at the top of his fucking lungs, flipping out because Jandel went up to him and said, "You can't, you ain't supposed to do this," and just try to take the thing, take whatever he's doing away from him. And so Max flipped out on him. So, and like, and like, he also turns like people against one another. Like he doesn't like this kid named Alex for some reason. I don't know what he has against some of the kids, even though he's like one of like the worst kids in the class. But yeah, like so like it looked like Jacob and like Emily were like, which are my friends. We get manipulated him into like doing shit that he ain't supposed to do. Like, in our like him and Emily both were talking shit about Alex right in front of him too. He was in that same table and they were talking shit about him for no reason. And so like he went and started telling Jacob shit, which Jacob's another one of my friends, which he used to hate Jandel too. Him and Gabriel. Yes, like there's like and there's a lot of kids he half of the kids in our class do not like Jandel because of the shit that he does. Oh, I thought that was that for a minute. Yeah, Max. It's like me, Max, Grace, Emily, Destiny, Jacob, Gabriel, Alex, and another kid named Daniel. He like 9 people hate this kid because of his shit. That's fucking crazy. Two two kids like him. 2 kids like this kid. That's it. 2 kids like, and he says, "Oh, I'm not gonna get like too far into the story. I'm gonna tell from start to finish." All right. So yeah. What else? This is pumped. Uh, yeah. He's also an asshole. Like he trolls me and Emily and Jacob and Destiny sometimes for no fucking reason. Like, 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 and oh my god, this, I wanted to punch the hell out of this kid for this, like, like, so Destiny and Emily were not in school for like 2 weeks, and I think this is personal shit. I don't know if I should tell y'all. Maybe I should. I don't think they'll care because like this is an update, and like they usually like okay with some shit. So I was well. I'm just gonna tell. I'm just gonna tell. I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna say it. And I'll ask them on Monday if they're okay with it. If I can upload it. So so 2 weeks they were out because their mother passed away, and we were all sitting down. We were all telling me, Jacob, and her were both sharing some shit, some losses we had. Jacob lost his baby brother, his baby cousin. I lost my papa like years ago. I think it was back in like 2010 probably. Uh, and like we were both in like we Emily was tearing up, and then this fucking kid was right next to us, laughing his fucking ass off, and I wanted to punch the fuck out of that kid. I did. Like I wanted to hurt him. That's bullshit. That's so bullshit. And so yeah, and I called him, you better get the hell out of here. And I called him an asshole. Yes, I called that kid an asshole in school. And so he got his ass up and went and told Miss Becky. Then me and Jacob got in fucking trouble for it. Well, he got in a little bit. Well, not really. Like Miss Becky just said, like, what is wrong with you? You know, Emily actually lost. Oh, fuck, sorry guys, the phone came wet. Yes, sir. We're good. We're all good. We're all good. I need to move this camera. Let's move over here. All right, so yeah, and this kid also laughed at me when Pepper was dealing with Parvo too. I wanted to beat the hell out of him for that too. I just didn't. I just didn't because I'm still in school. I don't want to be kicked out of fucking school, and we're almost out. And we were still almost out, and we were still like about to be out of school that time, and we are still. I got about like 2 more weeks left. Uh, yeah, and like, yeah, he like laughs at us. He makes fun of us sometimes for no damn reason. He lies about it too. He lies about it too. When we tell on him, or he tells on us when we talk shit to him about him doing it, and like he keeps fucking going on about it, and like that's the main fucking reason why him, because he doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut, and he's just a fucking dick for no damn reason. All right, so let's get on to Miss uh Becky now. And so like she's a shit talker. She's a shit talker sometimes. Uh, like she used to be an asshole to this kid named Jeremiah too. Oh yeah, and like she and this one thing I never got about the teachers, like they spoil the kids that have attitudes. Like they spoil Max. Like they're like Miss Jessica gives Max like whatever the hell. He lets him do whatever the hell he wants to do because she's so afraid of him getting pissed off. Which like you shouldn't care if a kid gets fucking pissed off. The kid's not doing what he's supposed to do. Confront that kid and make him do what he's supposed to do. It doesn't matter if he's special needs or not. Like you can like communicate with him. Like you don't have to like rip into him. Like you don't have to rip into the kid. Just tell the kid. Just tell the special needs kid like, look, you're not supposed to do that. You're not in trouble. But can you please just do this, do that? Don't. I'm not saying I'm not saying just go up to the kid and like say you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do this. You need to do something else. Like and like you won't. But like you do this. Like say Max. Like she could just said, Max, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. Just move somewhere else. Pepper down. Uh. Like she should have just said like Max, you're not in trouble. You just need to do this. Like, cause like Max was like in another field. We supposed to be in our space where everyone could see him. Like Miss Jessica like went over there and said, "Max, you're not supposed to be here." Max was like getting pissed off, so like she let him stay. That's not like yeah, like they do the same shit with Grace too. Like they just talk to Grace. Like in Grace is like so disrespectful. She's a sweet kid, but she's so disrespectful sometimes. She's Let me tell you what this little girl does, and I'm not making it like to a funny thing, which it because it ain't fucking funny. It's really fucking disrespectful. Like when this kid doesn't get what she wants, the girl she throws shit, she spits, like she loves to spit at this girl named Allison. She spits at teachers. Sometimes she screams at them, and all they do is just talk to them. No, no, you need to take that kid. You need to take that kid to Miss Kim's, which is a class where you take kids to, like calm down, basically. Like Miss Rich took me there sometimes because I was getting pissed off about work, and so he tried to calm me. So he took me to Miss Kim's to calm me down. Yeah, you should have took Grace there and took her away her Chromebook because that's so disrespectful. I would not let a kid do that to me. I don't care if it's special needs or not. But yeah. And so like Miss Becky, like like Jeremiah like flips out sometimes, and like it's not like And like when Jeremiah goes like, ugh, that means he's frustrated. That means he's about to get frustrated and he needs to calm down. And this teacher literally fucking mocked it. Like he went like, she like, which is really fucked up. That pissed me off, bro. I didn't do anything, but like, but like, but like, I clenched my fist because I wanted to hit the fucking table after she did that because that's bullshit. Instead, she did that, he threw the lamp because she flipped him out. What you expect the fucking kid to do? You expect to just like fucking like mock him and him not get fucking pissed off about it? Like, come on, dude. That makes no fucking sense. You know damn well that that kid's probably gonna get pissed the fuck off for mocking him. Like, and so yeah, she removed him from the room. And like, to me, sometimes like Grace, like there's this kid named Mark. He's in the wheelchair, and when Grace yells because she screams very very loud, he like covers his ears. He does this because like he's getting frustrated because of screaming, and when it gets to the point where like it's too much, he yells and starts like hitting himself and shit like that. And like me and Jandel like had an argument. We were talking quietly, so Grace didn't hear us, but like she was pissed off because she wanted to stay in art longer. Like we were walking out. Like me and Jay had a little bit of an argument because he was being a dickhead once again. I think, nah, it wasn't that. Yeah, like I think he was judging. I think he was judging, which I don't fucking like. I don't like when people judge me for shit that they have no business about. But he was judging like me or another kid about something. Uh, yeah, Grace got pissed because she couldn't stay in art art, and she, I think this is when she hit Allison with her bag of like stuff. No. She didn't do that. She didn't do that. No. That wasn't when that happened. That was another time. But yeah, we were walking out. Grace was getting flipped off and flipped out was flipping out, yelling, and Mark was crubbing her ears, and I was pushing Mark that time. I was pushing him in his wheelchair, getting back to Mr. Jason's for lunch because like Friday. This was a Friday too. Friday, like you know, we make our food and like we make food like in Mr. Aces and like we do free time and shit. Fun Friday, like Fridays, basically like fun Fridays, which I like those. Not because we don't get to do anything, but like we hang out with people and like I don't have to like go like you can choose what class you want to be in, so I don't have to be around people that I don't like. And Mr. H is one of my favorite teachers, so I like to spend time in his class. So we got there. Mark, that was after Mark flipped out and he was pushing his fingers in his ears like so hard that his ear was bleeding. His ear was bleeding, and I had my and like there was like a flashcard on the table, and like I had my hand right there, and I moved it off the table fast. I didn't realize that the card was right there, and I pushed it, and like it looked like I pushed the card off, but no, like I had my hand on the table, and I didn't know it was card there, and I was like, and like there was a card there, and like the card fell, and like Miss Becky thought that I was swiping off because I was pissed off, and then they removed me from the room, and then I told her about Jandel, and like she literally, and then she came right fucking in and said, "Were you and Jandel having an argument?" And I said, "Yeah, because of him like being annoying." And like she said, "Well, thanks to you guys, Gracie flipped out, and now Mark's ear flipped out. Now Mark flipped out, now his ear's bleeding." So she basically blamed us for the whole situation. Nah, Grace flipped out because she didn't want to go to art, and she fucking knows it. She knows it. And like Miss Barbie and like Miss fucking Maria were there too, so they fucking know it too. And they just wanted to blame us for the situation because she's an a-hole. Because she's a fucking a-hole. So, yeah, I got pissed off about that too. and also there's time when we were having Christmas party, and like Mr. and like this was mostly like Miss Jessica and Miss Becky, like me and Jacob were messing around because like it's Friday and also Christmas, like we're excited, we're happy and all that, so we're messing around, and like um Jake, like, we were making gingerbread houses, and like Jake like kind of like rubbed the icing on my shoulder, so I touched his back, and like it was sticking, so I rubbed it off. I cleaned the icing off because he couldn't reach like up there to like clean it. So I did it for him. So I did it for him, and like we were still messing around, and like Mr. H, and like I wasn't, and and I wasn't frustrated because I got removed because Mr. H asked me to go to another class because he told us a little bit more times to like calm down. He warned three of us to calm down three times, and like he told instead of telling us both to move, he told me to move. He acted like I was the main problem situation, but like Jacob was like rubbing like gingerbread shit all over my pants and like jacket. I only got a little bit of icing, just a tiny bit speck of icing on his shirt. So what? So yeah, so like he turned everything out on me. He made every the whole situation on me. I went in there pissed. I went in there pissed. Miss Barry removed me. Said Ains not making good choices. Making good choices. Like, god dang, bro. Like, yeah, like it's just frustrating. Like that's the main thing that I hated about that school. Like everyone wanted to throw everything out on this one kid, which is me. And like, so yeah, you know, I said, "Oh my God!" And like Miss Becky said, "You better watch your mouth." And I was like, "No, this is not cool. No, this is not cool." And Mark was right there, so the guy got frustrated and did that and did that. And then like she said, "Look what you just did. You just flipped Mark out." Just like making the whole situation worse for no fucking reason. And so I got in there and I was in a bad mood, and like it's fun, and also it's fun Friday. Like this is the Friday, it's Christmas party, it's fun Friday. We don't have to go to our classes when we don't want to. And then she forced me to go to art because like she gave like, and I was, but like I was like I just, but like she was like she had a tone, she had a bad tone telling me to do it because I was in the classroom like upset. So like Miss Jessica was like, get up and get up and get out of my class in the real way, and I was like, and then she got flipped, and then man, and I said, man, this is not right, man, this is bullcrap. Yeah, because it is bullcrap. Like this is bullshit. It's bullshit. Like Jake was like the main crazy person in that whole fucking situation. They wanted to put the whole situation out on me for no reason. You can't not get pissed off about that. That's not cool. And like, I don't know, like Miss Becky, yeah, like Miss Becky, she's a, she like she's overly dramatic. She sasses a lot. She's an asshole, and and she spoils Grace, just like Miss Katie did, just like Miss Katie does, just like Miss Sims does. Like Miss Sims, like flipped the fuck out on Jake for no damn reason, because he did. Grace has like some obsession with Jacob for some reason. She has a crush on the kid, which is not a problem. I'm just saying, like, she has a crush on the kid. She likes to be around Jacob a lot. And Jacob said, I don't want to sit by her because she's always like hugging on him, trying to cuddle with him, like saying, like tapping him, trying to get his attention when he's having a conversation with either me or another kid. So he doesn't like it. So he doesn't like sitting around her, and Bryce gets all in her feelings and like cries about it. And then Miss Sim said, you need to be nice to her. She's sensitive. Don't make her sad like what you just did." He didn't make her sad. She's up. She's pissed off because like Jay doesn't want to hang out with her, but she doesn't have to. And like it's just like yeah, like the teachers there are like very annoying. And, like I don't. It's not right now. Right now, like to this day, like right now, I don't have a problem with the teachers. It's not the teachers anymore. Right now, it's mostly Jandel, Jacob. Yes, I don't like Jacob anymore, and I'm gonna get into that later. And like it's mostly like him, Jacob, and Christian. And yeah, and so yeah, like I said, Miss Becky is overly dramatic. She's an asshole and she sasses a lot, and like nobody likes it. So like let's get on to Christian now. Christian, like just like a straight up anger issued asshole, basically. Like like he makes fun of like he's kind of like Jindal. Oh my god, man, these fucking motorcycles are loud. So he's kind of like Jindal, like of him like making fun of people for no reason, trying to start fights and arguments. Like he makes fun of kids and like we get pissed off at him and then he gets pissed off back and then the person and then we get in trouble for it and Christian doesn't really get in trouble. So yeah, like there's this one time for like no reason, like he was just like being annoying, like talking shit, and I tell him, "Yo, you need to stop. You're pissing me off." And then he's like, and then he started like like getting pissed off. He got pissed off and like you guys, which y'all probably know that song, like and like it's like stupid. I only got pissed off because like I didn't get pissed off, but like I got offended. But I got offended. Like everyone knows that song, like from Moana, from that fucking movie with Moana. You're welcome. Y'all know that song probably. But like he did, like he. Sorry, y'all. This camera's getting the phone's getting wet because it's raining. It's raining tons for real. So like, but he didn't sing that song. What he did was he took he removed the lyrics from the song and made it to something fucked up, saying it's okay, Aiden, go kill yourself. And like I did, and like he told me to kill myself, and like that rude, like which hurt my, like got to me a little bit, like like that was uncalled for, and and like it didn't like hurt my feelings, but like I was like, yo, watch your fuck. I was like, yo, that's fucked up. You need to watch your mouth. He was like, whatever, and I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? Let the teacher deal with it. So I told Miss Jessica, and then like, oh no, that's not what he first did. What he first did, all right, I'm gonna finish though. And then Miss Jessica got on to him, but like, yeah, he's fucked up he's fucked up sometimes, which is uncalled for. And like this was like the day after my birthday. After my birthday, I took my beanie that I got with the flashlight. I think I showed you guys in like the Ain't Trouble Aftermath videos. Like I got this beanie. My dad got me this beanie with a flashlight on it. And like I brought it to school, and then like I hold it, and I was holding it, and I was holding it in my hand, and I was showing Max, and this kid grabbed the motherfucker and started pulling. I was like, "Give me it," and I was like, "Give me back," and my finger got onto something, and it got onto it, and then it broke, and then like broke the motherfucker, like it was hanging. Like the beanie, like there's this thing led to the beanie where it holds like, you know the like it turns down like this, but you can like turn it, take those. the bottom of it, like keep it straight. You know, the folded part of the beanie. There's this like I think this like zip tie thing that holds it together. He made my finger get caught and then snapped. So he broke my beanie basically. And so he started blaming on me saying, and then Miss Katie got him in trouble for it. And then he started saying this thing, yo, it's Aiden's fault. Like, yo, it's Aiden's fault. You know, he used the motherfucker that broke the damn thing. I didn't do shit. I was trying to show the motherfucker to my friend Max. So like, yeah, he broke my beanie and he's an asshole. Like he wished, like he told me to kill myself. Well, like, well, like like every time he does something stupid, like he disrespects the teachers. Like he does not want to like to listen to teachers. All he wants to do is just be on the computer all day and not do shit. And he gets pissed off at the teachers when they tell him, when they prove him wrong, when they tell him to do something that he doesn't want to do. Like when the teacher asks him to clean on Fridays because like we got to clean up because it's the weekend tomorrow. This kid says, I didn't volunteer, so I'm not doing it. And like tell him to get off the Chromebook and said, why? I want to be on the Chromebook. I don't want to go to art or PE. And like, and then like when he does something like fucked up, like he says something like that's disrespectful or like that. This kid put his hands on me before, and I wanted to knock him out, and I was gonna hit him, and I was gonna hit him, and I was gonna hit him back, and then I paused myself because I don't want to be kicked out of fucking school and then have to deal with the whole fucking CPS situation because I miss so many fucking school time because we don't have a car. Rochelle like takes us and they have their shit, so they can't take us. So I have to miss school when me and my dad can't get anything till I get there. So yeah, I don't want to like get expelled from school and miss more school and then have a fucking CPS case. So I just kept my cool. So I stopped myself. Like yeah, so like he said he wishes I was dead at the like I told him about YouTube and he made about my YouTube and he made fun and say, you're not a YouTuber, you're just lying. Guess what, motherfucker? Guess what, motherfucker? Who do you think this video is by? Who do you think's on this video right now? So yeah. Yeah. And like yeah, so this kid is like very disrespectful to teachers, general. He's an asshole general. And he's disrespectful and he's a manipulator and he makes the situations worse. That's why I don't like him. So and that's why I don't like him. And so now are the last person that I had or was it? No. Alright, Jake. And Jake and I do not like Jake right now. Like I have beef with Jandel and Jake right now. Christian and teachers are not really a problem now. I don't talk to Christian anymore. Like me and Christian don't have interaction with each other. I mean, I confront him sometimes on this shit, but then I walk away after. Yeah, so like Jacob. So like a month ago, Jacob said, you know what, this kid is is gay for me because like Jacob's gay. Well, no, he's a bi. Jacob's a bi. All right. So like he thought a month ago that Jendel like has some kind of like crush on him because like he's all up on him. He's all up in his business. He's all wanting to be his friend, try to manipulate him so he could turn against us, me, Destiny, and Emily. And so it worked basically. He said Jacob said this kid obviously has a crush on me because he's wanted me to like stop being friends with y'all. So and like shit, and I was like, no, Jacob, this kid does not have a crush on you. He hates us. Just like we hate him. Just like we hate him. Come on, guys. This camera is like getting fucking wet. This phone's getting wet. It's annoying. And so, yeah, blurring up a little bit. And I was like, no, Jake, this kid's hate. This kid hates us, just like we hate him. And like, and I was like, no, I think I'm just gonna give him just. I think I'm just gonna be with him so he can leave us alone. And I was like, no, you're just doing his plan. You're just giving him what he wants, which is gonna make the whole damn situation worse. And so, and he completely ignored that, and he got with Jandel. And like, bro, days have been school's been fucking hell. Oh my god. Like me and Emily were trying to tell him, this kid is just gonna manipulate you to like do bad shit, and like he keeps on saying, you can't control what I do. If I want to be with Jandel, I want to be with Jandel. And I said, I don't care who you be with. I don't care if you have a crush on. If you, I don't, you know what? I don't care if you're with Jandel. If you want to be his friend, that's fine. But like, you need to control him, because like he was still with this kid, and this kid is always talking shit, and this kid cheats on him too. Like, he's like he took pictures. He takes pictures of girls behind his back. That proves he's not gay. He doesn't want to be with you. He just wants to manipulate you because he's a dickhead. To do dumb shit because he's a dickhead. So, and he doesn't believe that. So he started like so he talks shit about me, Emily, and Destiny, and he goes to this kid. He brings this kid over to talk shit, and I tell him, yo, you need to control this kid. I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna knock him out because like I'm on the verge of like knocking the fuck out this kid. I'm tired of this shit for real. I don't know how much longer I can take more of him. I'm just gonna start putting my hands on him, and I don't want to do that. The main reason is because I don't want to be kicked out of school when we're almost the fuck out. We're almost out. Like, no, man. Like, this kid is, like, on the verge of getting an ass whooping. And, so he makes fun of me and Destiny Emily for no fucking reason. And, like, Jacob allows it. He doesn't even tell him to stop. He just says, yo, just leave him alone. And says, he's like trying to force me and Emily and Destiny to be fucking friends with him because we're with him, which is really stupid. Like he gave this kid, we have a messaging chat. He put that kid in the chat without asking me. He got my number. He got Emily, Destiny's. Like he got all of our numbers. He gave this kid our numbers without our permission. Twice, fucking twice. Because he wants me to be friends with the kid. I'm never going to be friends with him, Jacob. You can fucking forget about it. I'm not fucking being friends with this kid. And so, yeah, like, and also why I don't like Jake is because, like, the whole situation with my fucking mother. He says, you need to respect her. She gave birth to you. Just need to pray for her and help her out. And I was like, no. You don't need to tell me what I need to do with my fucking situation. Mom fucked up, and I'm going to keep it at that. And so he doesn't like it, and like he wants me, Emily, Destiny to be friends with this kid. I'm not friends with him, and then he lies to me. That he says he breaks up with him. And he complains. He's already saying like, look how cute and innocent he is. He's my friend. Leave him. He's my boyfriend. Leave him alone. He's my man. And then he went out saying, I'm tired of this kid. He's an asshole. He's a bitch, and I'm ready just to fuck him up. He goes back and forth with this shit, which is really fucking annoying. And like, and yeah, like he lied to us saying he broke up with Jandel. He 3 times, and then he gets back with him. He breaks up with him for an hour, and then gets back with him. Then says sorry, and gets back with him. And he broke up, and like he meant it this time. Like he's not with him anymore. And like, sorry, I'm pulling out my pants. And we're happy, and we're proud of him about that. But then he started being friends with him. Like he hangs out with him, and like they both like make fun of us. Like, he literally called like me, Destiny, and Emily bitches for like no reason on the chat. And he said he was talking about Jandel. No, he was talking about me. He was talking about us and Jandel. But like, yeah. But like, that's the Tascosa update. And yeah, I am making an 8-track album about them. Not all the tracks are gonna be about dissing them, but I'm again gonna be mentioning them in some of the songs once or twice, disrespectfully. So stay tuned for album 9 and enjoy album 8 and like and yeah, that's Tascosa. Oh yeah, one thing I need to and another complaint is that they say that I don't do all the work. Okay, I mean that's bullshit, but okay, because I do the work. I get good grades on my progress report every time I get one. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all proof. It's back inside. Let's go back inside. Oh, let me take my shoes off. They're all muddy and dirt. I need to clean this up. I got prints in here. All right. Yeah, I set this out to show y'all. This fucking camera. All right. Norsworthy, which is art. $99.95. I don't know who this is. I don't know who Mick G is. I think it's probably like Miss Kim or Norsworthy. No. Miss Kim's or Nidra. Like Miss Katie's 82. Mr. H is 85. Mr. H is 88. Which is math and science. Science 83. SCI IPC 88.